Disclaimer: martial arts training could be dangerous. Training the techniques or exercises in this video may have the possibility of you getting injured, such as your ankle, knee, hip, belly button, or head may explode, or you may spontaneously combust into a great ball of fire. But honestly, we are training in the martial arts, not basket weaving. Injuries can occur, but if trained safely, great things can happen. Welcome to CFS, Champion Fighting System. My name is Roger Grimes, and in this video we're going to do training, not just the techniques. But the technique that we're going to do out of this, I call it shooting fist. But first, we're going to just do a little bit of warm-up. We're going to do more punches today, and we're going to do some weights with those punches. All right, so let's just get the hands going back and forth like this. Get us warmed up, get the blood flowing, come across this way. Now when you go this way, pull a little bit so you can feel the muscles in your chest stretching. So we're going to go back like this, and you could change hands over top like this. Good. Let's go back to this. Now we're going to go a little faster. Good. So there's a couple of reasons you might be watching this video. One, maybe because you're looking into exercising with the martial arts. But two, you might be actually looking to train to be a fighter. Now, if you're looking for exercise too, or even if you are training for a fighter, my friend here, Sifu Kyle Russell, from his channel, he's been doing endurance workouts. So I added a playlist for his workouts. I'm going to give the link below this video. So check out that playlist if that's what you're interested in. Check him out. He's a good guy. And help him get past 100 subscribers. He's getting there. But help him out. Go check out those videos and just let's get his subscriber count up. All right, let's go into a little bit of light stretch. We're going to go here. We want to pull back. We're just going to get the blood flowing. Good, let's go to this side, slide across, just kind of come back. Good. We're going to just turn. Good. Coming up, hand on the hip, and you're just going to go back and forth like this. Okay, let's go to the other side. Up, back and forth. Good. Now take your hands together like this, and you're just going to pull down and out. Now we're going to just keep going back and forth like this. Good. Now just pull down and back up. Now just pull out and back. Rotate the shoulders. All right, so let's go into some of the stuff we got. Shooting fist. Basically, if you've seen my video shooting fist, you see me do it with my one Uki Paul. We're going to lean in. Throw the punch 1, 2. You can throw it with a back fist or a jab. But today we're going to do it a little bit different. Remember from the meltdown one where I showed stepping? This works great. So if I'm here, I can come in straight on, but what if their hand is in the way? Or what if they're pretty sharp and I'm going straight on? And they can adjust to that. So right now, I could go straight on 1 and 2. We could do that for a while, but I'm also going to introduce today where I'm going to step off, then I go straight on. by stepping out and then going forward, that could actually mess with the timing of the guy. So maybe I went to do this and he hit me. Okay. Now maybe now here, boom. Now I got the timing while I'm shooting out at him. Same thing if I take this foot, I'll step off and then I shoot from there. So I could be bouncing around a step, then I go. It's like a delayed charge. So I'm going to do this on the bag just to show you here. So if I'm like this, I'm going to step off and then do the 1, 2. Alright, so first we're going to do just a 5 count on shooting fist forward, straight where we're at, stable. We're going to do 5 count off each leg, and then we're going to do 5 from the step one way, 5 to step the other way. We could do 10, 15, 20. Like I said before, we don't need to make these videos super long. Just get the idea here, train a little bit with me, but as this isn't enough, add to it. Do more. Mix it. This is a great idea to just show you, but this is the system, and I do change this when I train with some of the guys or myself. I do more count. I don't just say I'm going to do 5. All right, so here we go. I'm going to bounce. You're going to go 1, 2. I'm going to come right at the camera right now. Here we go. 1. It's a little bit sloppy looking in the air. It's 2. So I did, I'm leaning, and then I'm going to start my hand and shoot it out. I always do better with a person, but like I said before, this isn't my best move. The way I fight best is when people come to me, but I had to add some offensive movements where I had to come at guys. So that's why I do this, and then stepping actually works a little better for me than just coming right at a guy. All right, here we go. It's 3. 4. 5. All right, I'm going to do the other side. Here we go. 1. We're going to come in here and 2 like that. All right, here we go. 1. I'm going to go this way. It's 2. I'm going to hit the bag now. 3. 4. 5. Can't make the noises. Hoo-ha! Ha! Does it help? Probably not. Alright, now I'm going to do the side step left foot, then I'm going to shoot. So what I'm doing is just shifting myself and going on an angle. If someone's like this and we're in the open stance, this is what I've done on one guy. He would come in with this and I would just turn, throw that kick. So I move myself off that line as he's still coming at me. I throw the kick to the body. Okay, so now if we're in the open stance, I sidestep. It's not going to be as easy for him to throw that kick possibly because I threw it off, the timing off, then I come at him. So if you're coming at someone with that and they get used to you, start throwing that kick, well, you can always do that side step also. But you still got the risk of running into things. That's the thing about coming at people with these blitz and all that. So we have to be very tactful about what we do on this. All right, so we're going to step, then go boom, boom. You got to make the noises, boom, boom. All right, I'm going to do it on here. 1. It's 2. It's 3. That was real sloppy in the air. Let me do that 3 again. All right, it's 3. Doing this one in the air feels really odd. All right, here we go. 4. 5. We're going to do the other side. So here, stepping. So I'm doing 1, 2. Now I'm coming in. I'm going to do 5 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're going to go to this one. So the one we stepped out, but this time I'm going to take this foot here, then I'm coming in. So here's 5 count, step, now go. And we'll do that in the bank. Here we go. 1, 2. What's nice about that step, it gives you a chance to, just before you say, all right, I'm committed to going this. It might not be right. That's fine, you can stop right there. All right, well, I don't know, is that 3 or 4? Here we go. 4. Let's go to 5. It's 5. Now we're going to go with the other side. So this time, stepping left, right, left. This side feels weird to me too. I don't know if it felt weird to you. I'm just assuming. It feels weird to me. All right, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. That's what's happening. Here we go. 1. It's 2. It's 3. It's 4. 5. Now the magic of television, I got weights in my hand. But here we are, we're going to do some back fists. Whenever you're doing your punches with weights, you don't want to really snap them. That's because you can start hurting yourself. So we're going to do it slow with these. We're going to do a 5 count, back fist here. And I'm not throwing my back fist here because I'm saying my guy's over here. So the back fist should be coming from point of origin where you're at. So if I'm standing here, my opponent's there, I'm not going to come around and open up. I want to just hit. So that wouldn't be useful for me to use a back fist unless I adjust or they move. So say they move over there, that's how we're going to do it, and we're just going to throw the back fist over here. I'm going to use the weights here and do 2 ways. One is just a regular back fist, the other one I'm going to be whipping my hand. Here we go. I'm going to go slow with it, like I said, so we don't hurt our elbows. 1. It's 2. It's 3. It's 4. It's 5. Here we go. Now we're going to do 5 count with the bend in the wrist. 1. See how I'm here? It's 2. It's 3. It's 4. It's 5. Right now I'm just focusing on the hand so I can get the exercise with the weights. Sometimes I'll use 10-pound weights doing this. I'm just using 5 pounds right now. Use whatever you have. 1 pound, 2 pounds, 38 pounds, whatever is fit for you. Let's go at this side. Here we go. 1. It's 2. It's 3. It's 4. It's 5. Let's bend or whip that. Here we go. 1. It's 2. It's 3. It's 4. It's 5. Put the weights down. Now we're going to do 5 back, then 5 with the whip. Now we can go faster now. So let's go with this. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now whip it like this. So what I'm doing is coming out and then last moment flicking that wrist. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now flick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now we're going to go with the jab. Now before I pick the weights up, I'm going to explain to you. I see a lot of karate guys doing here, jabbing this way. There is no mass behind that. There's no power. You can hurt your shoulder on that. So here's the same theory I did with the back fist. They're over here now. So either I'm in a boxer style stance, I'm throwing the jab, or they moved, or I moved. So right now I'm just going to throw my jab across. I was talking about this in a video before, but like anything, you put it out there, there's always 1,000 people that say they like it, and then there's another 1,000 or maybe 10,000 people who say no, it's wrong. So this is the way I do it. So whatever you think on it, that's fine. You can leave comments below. I can handle it. I'm a big boy, but this is the way I do it. It works for me. I'm just showing you the way I do it. All right, here we go. We're going to come across. So if I'm here, I don't want to jab out like this. I can actually throw a little bit of shoulder into it too. So that's how I throw my jab. All right, so we'll come out and throw it out. You can throw your jab however you want. I mean, you want to throw your jab with your feet, your toe, whatever it is. I don't care. But if you're going to follow the program I'm doing, this is the way we're doing it. And then you can adjust it to however works best for you. But I know this works pretty darn well. So here we go. 1. It's 2. I'm not focusing on hip right now. I just want to throw this with the weight. It's 3. It's 4. 5. 6. 7. It's 8. 9. It's 10. I know I'm putting a little bit of hip into it. It's hard for me not to. But that's not my focus. Right now we're going to go with this one now. Here we go. 1. It's 2. It's 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're going to put the weights down. I'm going to do 10 push-ups. I'm going to have my hands a little closer in. And we're going to do 10 of those. If I'm struggling at it, don't mind me, I'm old. All right, I'm not that old. I'm just messing with you. We're going to just do it. If you're struggling, that's fine. There's a couple different ways. If you're not there yet, here's a good way to start to learn. Is hands here, body flat, come on up. You could do that in the beginning, or you could do knees. But what a lot of people do when they try to do it, they're doing this. No. You got to have the top of your knees. You're going to go down and back up. Same thing when we're a full plank push-up. You don't want your butt coming up. That's not the way you do it. Some of you are like, yeah, I know how to do push-ups. But some of you don't. Some of you struggle with this. Understandable. Start somewhere. All right, here we go. We're going to go with 10. Here we go. You can do feet together. Feet out is easier. I'm going feet together. 1. It's 2. It's 3. It's 4. 5. 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. Man, I was starting to struggle at the end. Mind you, I was doing this video, you didn't even know it. And I went too long for the video. And my editing don't want to take it if it's too long for some reason. Alright, here we go. We're going to go to just a reverse punch, back arm. We're going to come out, turn it. A couple ways you could do this. You could turn, then pop the punch out. But a lot of times when you turn, pop, that could detail what you're doing. But here I can get my hand started, then pivot out and come out. And that's a great way to do it. When I throw my punches, I don't turn them all the way over. I keep on an angle for a reason on this. The muscle structure backs up the punch more. I throw with the first knuckle is what I aim for. I know a lot of people say the first 2 knuckles. That's great. It didn't work for me. I kept hurting myself. My wrist and my elbow. So I turn it like this and I hyperextend my elbow when I miss. Or when I hit, I had more power, I started getting, my wrist would fold. Look at these dainty things. So when I go in here, I go in an angle. And I notice when I punch on this angle, it fits better in the solar plexus. or in an eye socket. It fits better. So that's how I throw my punch. Thanks for sticking with me during that rant. But here we go. We're going to throw this punch here. Bring it out. Boom. 1. It's 2. It's 3. It's 4. It's 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Let's go to this side. 1. It's 2. It's 3. It's 4. It's 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. It's 10. Okay, well, I'm glad you stuck with me so far. So now we're going to throw 10 reverse punch from the back arm here, obviously, right? Without it. Now we can throw it a little quicker. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go outside. So we're going to come out. And then when I do it, I don't stand straight. I want to be forward a little bit. I didn't talk about that, but this is good to know. So when I'm hitting, if I hit somebody, their weight is going to push me back. I have to get ready to absorb that impact behind my fist, and then it will travel back into me. So I want to be forward a little bit. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Stick around for the next video. God bless you. Oh, you thought we were done, didn't you? Oh no, I want to leave you with a few pieces of wisdom here. I'm going to take a quote from Zig Ziglar. I put it in my book, Lessons from the Cage here. But in the chapter called Make a Game Plan, it says, Zig Ziglar said, when you develop a game plan to get what you want, you will develop a belief that you can get it. I thought that was an amazing quote. But I also want to leave you with this. The plans of the diligent lead surely to advantage, but everyone who is hasty comes surely to poverty. That was Proverbs 21:5, New American Standard. But now, here's another one. The mind of man plans his way, but the Lord directs his steps. Proverbs 16:9. I'm going to add you a little more piece, then I'm going to be done. This is something I wrote in here. Plans are not perfect because they are designed by humans. And like I said before, we are fallible. The fact of the matter is, with good planning and good counsel, you stand a better chance. Here is something sad. Most people plan the details of their vacation, but don't plan the outcome of their lives. I just want to leave you with that. I want to say that part again. Most people plan the details of their vacation, but don't plan the outcome of their life. So I know we're talking about game plan. I put it in there. This is life lessons also, but the game plan, whatever you have, or whatever is important to you, you should have a game plan to it. It's going to take certain steps to get there. It's a new year. A lot of people put together this plan to work out, do all this, and then they burn out by March. So if you're going to make a game plan, you want to make a life change just because it's a new year, doesn't mean you're just going to make a game plan and say, oh, okay, well, no, make a rock solid game plan that could take you all the way through the whole year. Now, you may make adjustments to that game plan, but if you can plan out and put it into action, you're more likely to succeed in that plan. But also in the book, I said drop your plan. Now, I don't mean always to drop your plan completely, but what if it's the wrong plan for you? Restructure it. That's what I'm talking about. You might have to restructure your plan through the year, or you will quit by March. So if you're thinking about quitting by March, or you say, oh, I'm not quitting. No, you might be watching this since March. This might help you rekindle that flame. Get it going. You want to do something in your life, you got to put it into action. So I'm going to leave you with that.